Okay, would you please state your name for the record?
Louis J. Russo,
And your date of birth?
8118.
And what is your current address? Or your home of
Oh,
residence?
11 Hammond Road, New Fairfield, Connecticut.
Okay. And when were you taken from your home, Mr. Russo?
To go to the hospital, let me see, about a week before I was sent here, I went to Danbury Hospital, and I think I was here from June 1st last year, because I remembered it rained every 2 days out of every 3. That first June I was here.
You've been here for over a year.
16 months.
Why did they bring you here?
Well, I had fallen a few times and had to call for help, and I did that. And suddenly, the town got heard of it, and they called an ambulance, and they picked me off the ground. No, I was already off the ground, and laid in the ambulance and brought it to Danbury Hospital, where I spent about a week. And they needed the room, and they said, "We'll send you for a couple of days. We'll send you to St. Paul's Rehab Center." And I've been here ever since.
And did anyone contact the VA on your behalf?
No.
Okay.
In spite of the fact that I had a certificate that awarded me a place in any veterans hospital in the country as long as I could get there.
Yes, sir.
Immediate entrance.
When they took...
Payments, I do everything myself.
I mean, on the roof, as far as materials and cost.
No, I had enough shingles to do 2 houses.
Okay, so do you know what the $10,500 went to for your roof?
Is that what they charged? Well, he tore off all the 3/4 of the roof that I made, with these 2 hands, mind you, and replaced. The only reason I can think is that he had, from the beginning, had plans to sell my house.
Okay.
So he wanted it to his specs.
Okay, all right. Did they tell you how long you'd be away from your home when they initially brought you to the hospital and then to the rehab?
Not to the hospital, but here I was supposed to be just a few days for rehab.
Okay, here.
Here, yes.
Okay. Has anyone connected you with any member of the VA yet?
No, never.
Okay. Not even any of the social workers here inside?
None, absolutely none.
Okay. And did anyone inform you that they were going to be renting your home to somebody else while you were here?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't have allowed it.
Okay. Have you personally met Attorney Fay yet?
Yes.
And how has she been?
Very poor.
Okay. And I believe the assigned conservator, which has since changed, was Mr. Mark Broadmeyer. How has he been in communicating with you?
I heard of him 2 times in 16 months, except for the 3 visits that I met him here.
Okay. And how has he proven?
I don't know anything about him, except that he was scalping me dry.
I have a copy of your enlisted record and report of separation, an honorable discharge, showing that you served in the Battle of New Guinea and Papua, is it Papua?
Papua.
Papua, and that you were there essentially for 3 years as a stenographer. Is that correct?
Oh, no.
No?
3.5 years.
3.5 years?
Sure, I served as everything. First sergeant.
Okay.
Ordinarily a staff.
Okay.
And we moved rapidly from place to place. I was not only in Hollandia,
okay,
Port Moresby, and so on. Yes.
This has to do with the desired resolution. What would you like your elected officials and the Department of VA to do from you from this day forward, right now? What is the resolution? What is the...
Well, the first, of course, is get out of here, and whatever time I have left, if I spend it with my cat, will be worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
If you're still living.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, at night.
Have you ever received care through the VA hospital or the VA system before in the past?
Yes.
Okay.
I had an accident that amputated my toes. You don't want to see it. Why do I have to, why do I hear, in prison, this is a prison, in this place, for such a long length of time, and they never even considered even with my documents available to them, put me in a veterans hospital.
Well, we're going to find that out because everybody
I know
knows
the
you're a
answer.
veteran. What's the answer?
Mark
Yeah.
Broadmeyer
Okay.
is the most vile person you could ever meet in 97 years. Why does Mark Broadmeyer have so much power over another human being?
Mm-hmm. It's a great question. I want to get that answered too.
And how does he qualify to be a human being?
It's another great question.
Judging from the way he treated me.
Mm-hmm.
His only purpose in fixing the house was to get it ready for resale.
Mm-hmm.
Proven by the remark he made at the last reading, which was, I may have to sell his house.
Mm.
I think that Mark Broadmeyer has been the cause of all my woes, trials, and tribulations.
Okay. Well, we are definitely going to ask that our elected leaders, as well as the judge and the attorney overseeing the conservatorship, are made aware of your observations of Mark's professional or lack of
First
professional.
hand. And every item I said or can say about him will be true 100%.
Okay. And just to make sure, you are authorizing me to record this conversation.
Absolutely.
Did anyone provide Mark Broadmeyer with the certificate of your discharge?
No.
No.
They were on the top of my bank books,
Okay.
which he found and cashed in immediately.
And when he found your bank books, you said that your discharge papers were there. Did he ever inquire about getting you into a VA facility?
No contact with Mark at all.
Okay.